for you today. My last few Coaches Corners have been longer. I've had a slideshow to go along with it. No slideshow. So we are now January 27th, 2021, right? So a lot of us made New Year's resolutions. January 1st, we came out of the gates. And what is one of the biggest resolutions people make? It's something to do with fitness. That's usually the biggest one. And then within the fitness, the biggest one is I want to lose X amount of weight. So by now, we're starting to get into those resolutions. We're deep in, we're 4 weeks in. And this is where a lot of people go, geez, I've been working so hard. Where are the results? So when you start to lose weight, you're doing everything right. Weight loss is easy for those first couple weeks. So, I'm eating right. I'm working out. Wow, I look at the scale, 1 week down and I've lost 5 or 6 pounds. Amazing. Week 2, holy smokes, I'm down another 3 pounds. I crushed it. Okay. This is actually what my wife went through. I think maybe it was my last episode where I talked about how she lost 9 pounds in just 2 weeks. Okay. But what happened after that? And what happens to a lot of people is after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe it's 4 weeks, we start to hit that dreaded plateau. So I actually asked this question on my Instagram. What do you think the secret I'm going to reveal? It's not so secret. There's nothing sexy about it. There's nothing markety. There's nothing gimmicky about it. But on my Instagram, I took a little survey. What do you think this secret is going to be that I'm going to reveal? So when you're trying to lose weight, what is that secret? And I had a coach I respect. He gave a couple of answers. One is people being afraid to lift weights. So yes, that can be a factor. So when people lift weights, they build more muscle. When you have more muscle, you've got a higher metabolism. And then when you have a higher metabolism, that means you're just burning more calories at rest. Okay, so some people make the mistake of doing too much cardio and, they're like, run. And, they don't lose the weight they want to. So that is true. Okay, but what if somebody is doing that correctly? Then another answer was they don't eat enough. Okay, and that's, that could be true as well. So what happens is people, they're like, okay, well, I'm just going to cut as many calories as I can. Awesome. I did amazing. I ate only 800 calories a day. I'm doing amazing. But that's too few. And what happens is your body goes, what the heck's going on here? And it actually tries to put things into place, i.e. hormones, from your thyroid, from your pituitary gland. It can control your rate of weight loss, and it will put hormones in place to slow down, stop, or even reverse that weight loss. Okay, so that's a correct answer as well. But what about the people who are doing everything right? Hey, I'm eating right. I'm eating enough. For a woman, maybe it's, 1,500 calories, 1,400 calories. So that's enough calories to put you in a deficit, but not so much that the body's going to fight back against you. And what if you're doing that right? For a guy, it could be, 1,800, 1,900 calories, same kind of thing. You're in that deficit. The person is doing, 4 days a week of weight training, a couple days a week of cardio, or they're doing some cardio in the morning. Some people have a trainer. And this is something I come across all the time. I'm training competitors. Bam, we come out the gates. weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. And then at some point, the body just goes, whoop, stop right there. Even if you're doing everything right. Okay, so I want to give props to Bill. Bill is in our 90-day challenge group. So UFE is another business I run. Most of you know that. And we have a 90-day challenge. And we've actually talked about this before. Bill is a former challenger, and now he is one of our coaches inside of there. And he has got it. Okay. There we go. The key is consistency. The not so secret secret. The key that's not sexy. The key that's not markety. The problem with trainers who recommend stuff like consistency, everything in moderation, they're getting run over these days by people who have something funky to put out there, some sort of marketing gimmick. You know, just like in one of our previous episodes, we talked about the Instagram girls are like, yeah, I'm eating 3,000 calories a day, and I'm eating candy and ice cream and chips and whatever I want, and look, I'm still getting results. You know, and then, wow, okay, here they go. They've got 700,000 followers, and they happen to be selling nutrition plans. Okay, so, you know, it's marketing, it's working, but guess what? Most of the time it doesn't work. And the same boring advice always applies. It applies in 2021. It applied in 2001. It applied in 1981. It applied in 1961. It's the advice that'll never go away. If you're consistent, you will get results. So to that person, I actually had to have a pep talk again with my wife, and she knows this stuff. She's a former fitness competitor. She's trained people. She's been at this for years. But it's very easy to get locked inside your own head. That's why a lot of people have trainers, because the trainer is able to look at the objective picture. Most trainers should know that people have what's called a metabolic set point. Okay, so that's when the body says, I'm comfortable at this weight, whatever that weight is. And if you bring me higher than that weight, then I can lose weight easily. But if you bring me lower than that weight, I will try and get back to the original weight. So every little mistake you make when you're losing that weight, you're going to pay for it because the body wants to get back to that level. But if you're doing everything right, yes, the body fights back a little bit, but eventually it responds. So yes, first week always super easy. Bam, wow, we're doing amazing. Week 2, wow, amazing. You know, just like I was talking about 9 pounds in 2 weeks that my wife lost, and then week 3, boom, nothing. Week 4, nothing. And even her with, you know, her experience in the fitness industry, what am I doing wrong? What's going wrong? Is this even worth it? Why am I putting in this much effort for no more results? This sucks. I want to quit. Okay? And I know a lot of you have gone through this. Anyone who's looked to lose weight, competitors who are looking to lose more body fat, more body fat, more body fat, the body will not just behave in a linear fashion. It's got bumps along the road. Okay? It's got bumps along the road. So you'll lose weight, awesome, but you gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent. So I encourage you, if you are someone who set a goal in 2021 that, hey, I'm gonna better myself, you know, there's a lot going on, right? There's a lot of obstacles. We've got lockdown going on, you know, gyms aren't open. We're having to find creative ways. The last bullshit we need is to try and put in effort despite all these obstacles and still not get any results. Okay, so you might be at that point now where things are starting to slow down. Results are becoming more incremental, or they've stopped for a while. But if you know you're doing everything right, you're putting in the work. Okay, so this is not to say that, hey, I ate 3 horrible meals and I didn't get results, so just stick with, consistency. I'll just stick with our 3 horrible meals. No, you need to assess, am I eating right? Am I working out? Am I getting my cardio in? Am I getting that balance? And if you're doing it all right, the next biggest battle plan is to stay consistent. Stay consistent. Okay. And Patricia says it perfectly. Patricia is actually a UFE 90-day challenge winner. So she went in this challenge alongside dozens of other challengers, and she won. And yes, it is such a mental journey. And I know Patricia, in her case, she is working with a trainer. And like I said, no matter how much you know about fitness, no matter how many years you've been doing this, we get trapped inside our own heads, right? When you see that scale, it's not moving. You're like, what is going on? I'm doing everything right. Why isn't this working? Okay, that's why it is good to have a trainer that can objectively look and go, this is okay. This is what you should expect. Okay, let's just monitor what have you done right? What could be improved? If you're doing everything right, we just need to stick with the game plan. And guess what? Going back to my wife's example, it was about 2.5 weeks after she started getting frustrated, and boom, just a little bit more weight came off again. And boom, a little bit more weight came off again, getting excited again, getting that motivation. So I encourage everyone, just stick with it. The number one not so secret is consistency. It's consistency. And that's all I got for you guys. It's been a slice. We'll see you next week. If you like the content I am giving you, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sean Everingham. Please give the video a like. Please share it. If you're watching on Facebook, again, you can like the page. You can share the video with your friends. I've got lots of episodes starting to pile up now. So if there's something that looks good to you, the message that resonates with you, share it, give it a like, support. Yeah, so before I go, I see a comment that just came on from Alicia. Quite often trainers will have a person eating less and less, and that's not the answer either. So yeah, going back to what Tony said, Tony is a trainer I respect. He's actually a former head coach at Orange Theory, doing his own online coaching now. And that's one of the things he said is people mistake eating less for results. They don't eat enough. But yes, the number one key, if you're doing everything right, is consistency. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. Peace.